Hey y'all, and we welcome back, y'all, with another reaction. And these are my opinions and not necessarily facts about what I'm going to speak on today about the activist in Kenneka Jenkins case. I've been trying to kind of like re-examine some steps that was taken in the Kenneka Jenkins case, how she entered the freezer, what happened. So I've been kind of like doing my own re-examination what happened. This is for entertaining, commenting, criticism, and comment. Yeah, I said commenting purposes. Okay, just to reevaluate a lot of things that happened in the case. Earlier today, we went back and we examined the radio station interview, and then we examined Brewery earlier. And so right now we're gonna evaluate the activists discussion. So this is a reaction channel, so we react to things, we just don't play the video. Okay, so I will be stopping and starting the video. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Just in case they reopen, they're supposed to shut it down, but you never know how they do things these days. So I'm just gonna give my opinion, and these are my opinion, and not necessarily facts, okay? All right, I'm not gonna take all day. Here we go. This is Andrew Holmes. I got questions for Andrew Holmes, so it's gonna be more like I'm talking to him, relating questions to him as if he's here in conference, in my face. All right.
What we on here, and this is happening right here. First and foremost, I did view the video, some parts of the video that I won't get into to hamper this investigation, but the important part is that we always wondered and wanted to know, did anybody pull her down there? Did anybody force her down there? Was anybody on the other side in that room with her when she got down there? And the answer to that is no. She walked into that unsecured area that should have been secured with locks on there, where she couldn't get in there. Now, I've been inside the freezer down there, and upon looking at that freezer, you can open up that door, take a half step up, turn to your left, pull the other door. This door would be closing anyway. The other door, probably when she got there, that door closed on it too. Then it was dark in there. Now, there is a knob that you can push to get out of there, but, you know, that investigation has to go on with the Rosemont Police Department to wait on the toxicology to see what's going on with that. But as far as someone pulling her down there or beating her down there, you know.
Did she appear inebriated and intoxicated? What was her behavior like?
Well, that has to come from the toxicology to tell you what was in her system. But she appears to be impaired, but at the same time, it has to come from the toxicology report. But it still doesn't take away from that. That area should have been secured now. From looking at the video, she was trying to find her way back upstairs to the lobby. And she was checking the doors, and she was checking other doors, just trying to find her way back upstairs.
Okay, how you know? How you know what she was doing? Only thing I can see that Kenneka is not in a state of being because she's somewhere where she's not even supposed to be, and she don't know where she is. So allegedly somebody could have did something to her, but we went on a toxicology report at this particular 8 years ago, y'all. Okay, let's keep going. And this is not a police, y'all. This is not an investigator. This is an activist that got more questions, got more answers than the police.
So, in saying that, she was walking forward, but all of the video again was on every movement, and I watched her as she went through the other door, and at the same time, she went through an unsecured area, which is not her fault, because if someone's standing here with their children, that area is not secured, you can catch it.
Okay, I got a question. Where are you getting your terms from? Where you getting unsecure? How you know it's an unsecure area? It's not unsecure if she got into the area. Okay.
A child can go in there and open up the same doors, and this can happen to them. But when the toxicology report comes out, it's sent back to another level of what was in her system, and she's not a person that drops fentanyl, these pills that they are taking, and that's not her character. But at the same time, if something was put in her cup, then it goes back to who was in this room and who may have dropped something
But
in her cup. So
hold up. How did we get from an unsecure area to fentanyl? And a child been in that area, they could have went in that refrigerator. All of that right there is it's not good for the hotel on his end. And Chris Tucker, you is funny. You're funny.
that remains with both of my police department detectives that are working this case. But from my view, no one else was back there down in the unsecured area.
Andrew had the family.
You actually watch how the approximate amount of time of the video you watch, and make it pretty clear there's no one else with her, right?
Well, I watched the video from the time she was in the lobby to the time that she got off the elevator. There was no one.
I got a question. Why haven't we seen that video yet? That's one video that we have not seen. Will you stop it? That's one video that we haven't watched her in the lobby. But the mom has. But we haven't seen her in the lobby. Why haven't we seen that video yet? Okay? But let's listen to his tracks.
With her at that point. There was no one in the back. The camera inside that unsecured area, and it's remote to any time a person moves or moving in there. So where the freezer's at, that's a wall. So there's no way out that way. The only way out is she has to come out the way that she was coming in. So that would justify that they have checked those cameras at the time with a technician to make sure no one alters anything, just as Bill Jackson here and here, Jamal, we all are on the same, not Jamal, Jedediah, we all are on the same page in trying to secure and
Well, okay. I'm trying not to laugh, y'all. He making me laugh. But kind of think about it. This young man on the right is not feeling comfortable. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. I'm trying to be serious. Shirley, don't y'all start that on. Look now. Don't start making me laugh now. Because listen to what Andrew said. Andrew don't know what do he realize what he's saying? Oh Lord, help me, Jesus! Don't y'all start.
make sure that this doesn't happen, that the videos are not altered, and that the family gets justice, and at the same time that the Facebook infight stops. Because if you're accusing this person of doing something, you're accusing that person of doing something, then what you need to do, if you got solid evidence that they did something to file play to this paper, you need to talk to the detective.
Wait a minute. Stop, y'all. Stop. Stop making me laugh now. I'm trying to be serious. Stop it, y'all. I'm trying. Now, he stood up there and said that the activists agree with what he's saying, but they not. Y'all talking about Chris Tucker. Stop, y'all. Be nice now.
Don't put it out there on Facebook, because if you put it out there, then be prepared to answer what you put out there.
Wait, hold up. Hold up, y'all. I apologize. I ain't gonna laugh more, y'all, because they think I ain't serious. But people, y'all, these people be making me laugh, so I can't help it. I'm silly, and they making me laugh, so I'm sorry. I'm a ticklish person. Y'all stop. Please stop. Okay, here we go. Hey, oh, Jackie, what's up? Okay, see, I'm trying to be serious. Y'all running my people away. I'm laughing, but stop, y'all making me laugh now. Okay, here we go, y'all. I ain't gonna laugh at them no more. I ain't gonna read the chat. Okay.
Put the facts in the truth. Because we work hard, he worked hard to try to calm the situation down, and that's just about it for some justice.
Andrew, have the family, has anybody from the family seen the surveillance video?
The mother, she will make arrangements to see this footage. I have talked to her about some of this footage, but she is aware that I've seen the footage, but at the same time, she got 1,000 things going on because that's her baby. And everybody is calling, everybody is talking, but she only wants to know one thing. What happened to my child? Up to a child being...
See, this young man right here, who's talking, who's speaking, excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to, we got some comedians, y'all, in the chat. So if I'm trying to hold my, oh Lord have mercy, Jesus. He's saying too much. He's trying to control the narrative, trying to tell people how on Facebook how to act and how to do this and that. You can't tell people how to think. Let them think. He probably didn't know. Okay.
Something's put in her thumb and she wants to know that too. She's hurt. That's her baby. And that's all she wants to know. She's waiting on some answers. And she will be looking at the video.
Did you talk to her though?
Because I'm a true Jackson and I'm also proud of that.
Piano, stop.
With all those things, yes, as well as these gentlemen here too. And the same reason they're out here is one of the man actually make sure that the video is put out. The video is shown not only to the family, but also to the public, and everybody gets that.
He didn't, Miss Teresa ain't even seen none of this. He probably don't even know. Yeah, stop. Okay. Y'all stop, please. Please, okay. Okay, I'm not, y'all. I'm gonna be serious. Y'all stop it in the chest. Don't be stuck. Don't share it to me right now, because y'all make me laugh. Stop now. Okay, he's speaking for Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa ain't even talked to him yet. And then in the guy that there in the back with the hat on, Piano, be honest, you said you're gonna stop early, but you just keep on making me laugh. You and Shirley, y'all stop now. Okay, the guy right there with the hat on, you know who that is. With if he's not believing what this man is saying, why is he letting that man? Why he letting that man stop calling him Chris Tucker? I'm gonna have to play this video.
Chip fall, but if anything wrong happens. So, you see the gentleman, my buddy right here, has the of Juan McDonald video, in which he was successful. Same thing. Just want justice served, and the mother, they ain't gonna go nowhere. She's gonna be hurting the rest of her life. But at the same time, she just wants to know what happened.
But how can you speak for the mother and you are not the mother? How is he saying? Okay, let me go.
Yeah, I called the mother and let her know that I have seen this video. I gave her bits and pieces about it, and she's going to be looking at the video too at the same time. The main thing is to make sure that family, that mother, sees the last steps of her daughter from A to Z without anything being altered. And that's what we wanted. Jen and I wanted. We don't want it. Just we don't want to go into this video altered or anything. So, but my judgment is still intact.
As you mentioned, 2 doors meant for you. Are you saying there's like double doors leading into the freezer?
You got a big freezer right here. You got a door. When you open up that door to that.
Okay, y'all listen to this. He gonna be the first one. I hope he be the first one to answer my question, because I want to know what the cooler, when she first walk in that kitchen, did she walk in that cooler? How did the cooler door look? Then when she come in, he gonna tell us how she got into the freezer part of the cooler. Now he's gonna be the first one to answer my question, hopefully. He lied. Yeah, okay.
You got another freezer inside of there, which is a half a step to your left. You pull on that door, when you let go of this door, that door closes behind you. And you step into that one.
Wait, hold up. So you saying that when you open up the cooler, you come in a little bit to the left, it's a door there and it's shut behind Kenneka. Then she come into the freezer. So Kenneka had an opportunity, if it didn't work this way, she could have went out the other way and the other way, correct? He bypassed all the questions, the report, right. He's not, come on now. She had 3 ways to get out. She didn't have to go out the freezer though. She could have went back through the cooler though and go back out the way she came in. But something is going on with Kenneka if that's Kenneka. And the reason why I say that is because she don't even know where she is. She don't know she inside a freezer. That is the weirdest stuff. He looked.
Yeah, that was close.
That's where she was found.
She was found inside of that one.
Did I hear you describe earlier on a Facebook Live video that you actually had the chance to go in that freezer?
Yeah, I went in the freezer.
So can you describe, first of all, how did you get access to the
Whoa! Oh, just right. Listen to what he about to say, because this reporter just asked him a question. How he get access? That's what I'm saying. He act like this guy act like he's a police officer, which he did tell Miss Teresa that he worked for the police department. But right here with the other 2 guys, he's supposed to be an activist. Now, are you a police officer? Are you an activist?
freezer and what it was like?
Well, we walked in the freezer. They walked me. I walked to our old steps. And I walked to that freezer, opened up the door, that freezer door closed, opened up the other door, that freezer door closed, and it was hot as hell in both of them freezers, and dark as hell in the freezers too. And there is a safety knob.
You opened up the cooler door. You went into the cooler door, not the freezer. You went into the cooler door, and then from the other second door to the left is to open that cooler door to get into the freezer. So Kenneka had 3 doors she could have opened. So he walked in the freezer, but they didn't let Miss Teresa walk through the freezer. Y'all a myth.
Like you would ask that bottom knob or something, but you touch it and that door would come open. So what I did and asked them to, in the investigation, is make sure you took pictures and recorded that door was working properly. But besides that,
right.
You know, it was an uncaused accident that should have never happened, and the doors should have been secured and locked because she had a hit.
But Andrew, to be honest with you, I showed my people over here when I walked in the walk-in freezer. The freezer, the cooler was the freezer, the one I was in on my job, but the light was on. So why is the light off in the insecure area that you speaking on? I don't think he know what y'all a miss.
Door like that, she turned around and went back the other way because she was trying to get indoors while she was trying to find a way to get out. I believe she was trying to get back upstairs to the freezer.
Why is you keep saying that she was trying to get up there to her friend and she not even herself walking into a freezer? She don't even know who she is. She like a zombie walking around. This lady don't know if this. Oh, Lord. If this, listen, Andrew, yeah, stop. Okay, look, listen, Andrew Holmes. If she was trying to find, how are you going to say she's trying to find herself up there to her friends? She not even herself, because she would have never walked down there in an insecure area. She wouldn't be where she is if she knew who she was. He left. Y'all,
The freezer was on or off?
That information, I don't know. That had to come out in the report. I do know when I went in there yesterday, that freezer was out of here. So it gives me to understand that one working, and at the same time, that area where she was at, it's not even.
now he just told y'all the freezer wasn't working. Do he know what he's saying? He said the freezer wasn't working. I didn't say that. Andrew Holmes said he said the freezer wasn't working. But why it's a block of ice, what we just heard earlier, that Miss Teresa said was in the freezer, block of ice, if the freezer wasn't working. This don't make sense.
You said, well, you know what, that still has to be determined because I can't say she didn't die of foul play because, see, when the toxicology report comes out and it's something in her system that shouldn't have been in her system that may have been slipped in there, then you got a criminal case right there. So that would also.
So, Andrew, you are saying the same thing I'm saying about somebody put something else in that girl's system. Somebody had to get her more than the temperament and the alcohol. This is more than temperament and alcohol. This is somebody who ain't in their right mind. I mean, this is someone is not in their right mind at this time. He got to know how it feels to lose a child. Do he know this? Jeez.
So lead up to that too. So they're holding off. Yeah, they're holding off everything. This is not just a closed, you know, just because of this with the family. It's not closed. It's way far from being closed. This is an open investigation. Still with the medical examiner's office, still with the toxicology, and you know, it's still an investigation with the Rosemont police, and I can guarantee it's still an investigation with these gentlemen here because they're not going to stop. I'm not going to stop just until this case is completely closed and the mother is satisfied.
Is there a time stamp or anything like that on it? You know approximately what time it was that when you said it went in there?
No, but they have all of that on the reports and everything.
It's like, it was like, according to the hotel, there was like 40 hours of videotape. That's like,
Well, there was a big gap in between there, and I say this, that let the chips fall where it may. If you got a security camera and you see somebody in an unsecured area, and if you're monitoring your station and monitor that monitor, then where were you at when she walked through there? Someone should have notified somebody to go there.
Well, that's the first. Well, he did tell the truth on that part. No, he skipped 5.
Downstairs and find out why she down there in that area. And then the gap that's between there. If indeed you looked at the video surveillance, and I'm talking about not the police department, the hotel security staff, if you looked at that surveillance and you seen that she was in that area when you all started looking, then why didn't you all run down there right away and go in that area and try to open up some doors since that was the last place she was? Why should they have to take an employee to come in the next morning or two to go down there and find her? So there's a lack in the security there too.
My thing is, Jenna died. If y'all sitting there and y'all know that man ain't telling the truth, why y'all ain't saying, excuse me for a minute, y'all. Andrew, we don't know nothing about this. Y'all don't have to agree with him. Y'all didn't have to agree with him. Y'all didn't have to sit there and not say something. I would have said something. Listen to him lying if he was.
Well, that's up to their attorney to answer that. I can't speak for the attorney which way he's going because that's his profession. Just like this is our profession right here. You know, he would have to answer those questions for you.
You see culpability on the part of the hotel?
Did I see who?
You see culpability on the part of
Oh, yeah. They, you know, I can tell you, they had liability. I can tell you right here. Without that, you know, if you got an unsecured area that should have been secured, and I can guarantee you that they had locks on.
But he's not an attorney. How can he call that? He's an activist. How can he call that an unsecure area? And he's not even an attorney. He's not even. He's not even. Yeah, stop. An attorney. Investigators. How can he call that area an unsecure area?
Though she turned around, she went back this way. It's that simple as that. So that's where the liability falls on him.
So our understanding was the family was going to come here today and watch some of the surveillance video. How the family was leaving, are they still coming?
We're following the directions of the attorney. They're still going to come out here and do some video surveillance, but that's only time.
Y'all stop. Y'all stop it, please. Stop, y'all. Please don't make.
The attorney.
Please stop.
Their mother's going through so much. You know, she's getting called here, and she's hurt. She just come out of a little slight surgery yesterday, so she's going through so much. So they got to give respect, and that's where I'm just like the activists here. You know, stop with Facebook, putting this, that on there, and that on there, and just getting back to her. Only thing you're doing is upsetting her more. If you got something.
But you cannot control Facebook. You can't control them people on Facebook. They can say what they want to say. You can't control them. Just focus on that freezer, how she got in that freezer.
Solid. I mean, you call either one of these activists, give it to them, and let them turn it into the detectives if you don't want to come there. And it's just simple as that. You put stuff out there that shouldn't even be out there. You're disturbing the family, you're disturbing her. It's very upsetting and disrespectful. But see, I'm not going to take too much time, and I'm going to activists come up here and speak on their behalf too. Okay, good.
Say, at the end of the day, this is still very tragic because Kenneka should be one day telling her grandchildren about spending time with her friends at the park. And she should be here, she should be alive. And to hear the possibility of her being
Okay, baby.
compromised as far as inebriated or under the influence of something that might have been slipped into her drink, in an area that was restricted, something that wasn't monitored, it just definitely further fused the outrage, and I'm still pressing for truth, transparency. There's a lot of unanswered questions that remain. The video has yet to be released, and we wouldn't be here if the city of Rosemont, Crown Plaza, the mayor's office, if they even just gave us simple talking points to let us know that they even had a direction. I just pray for justice for Kenneka, and we just stand with the family. Whatever their will is, that's what we're going to pursue.
Now, I'm surprised that other guy didn't talk. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.